friend, Chief Little Flower, coming at you from the privacy and safety of my beloved benefactor's estate and sanctuary. So, at the time of this recording, it is January 9th, 2024. So, at the time of this recording, still, there has been no ethical Department of Justice to dispatch anybody to bridge the ambiguity over here with some truth. What's it gonna take, people, to get that little fucking show on the road? Are you still endorsing funds to all of your handlers? Training your fucking flying funky flunky monkeys to grub just right for their Nabisco treat? I ask because it's relevant. Your treason circuit that you all have going on there, Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, whatever, whoever you are you really just a puppet? Or do you really have the presidential countenance to serve and protect the populace? Or are you there just being tooled like a goddamn little, they call that pencil pusher? Are you a pencil pusher? Or are you really just a figurehead? Or do you really have the diligence to amend what is wrong in our country? I mean, do you paddle people? Do they get sent into your office for paddling? Or is it they get sent to your office so you get a good cock sucking? I mean, I understand that kind of stuff goes on in there. Or do the sodomized children in your criminal crime ring of this Nazi Setzersung, did they get dispatched to you? Because if not, what you need to do, my friend, is to rise up and be a hero and end all of the funds to your criminal crime ring, to InfraGard, Citizen Corps, and FEMA. That needs to cease and desist. Desist. It needs to come to an end, sir. Pretty please. And I would say with sugar on top, but I won't suck dick for it. Although I'm really, really good at it. Just saying, I've been married for 20-something years. I would be lying if I said I never sucked a dick in my life. I'm just really good at it, that's all. But I would never actually give a free sample out. Not even for a president. Not that you'd want me to either. I just bite it off. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously. You have a lot of targeted individuals there on your goddamn list of mass shooters. You got a lot of targeted individuals on your list of non-investigative subjects that have been taught and trained how to be run into the ground, that have been taught and trained by your offices and how to target people to death by bullying them to death. And then how many politicians do we have out there in the world that actually said, bitch, do you guys realize this has been going on for like 25 years? We need to stop that. I mean, you guys probably get cunning lists from the kids in the goddamn concentration camps. Because nobody's standing up for those poor little souls. The molestation, the exploitation of the children. Because in your satanic sacrifice circuit there, otherwise known as targeting of the individual, the main ingredient in that secret sauce is sexual deviancy. Scare them right out of their mind and then procure all of the hormones released during that. and the energy harvesting off anybody that has notable DNA. And, anybody that's got some money, just to throw them in the goddamn satanic circuit to be sacrificed for your covens in your secret skank societies that have pandered to the populace and how to be a goddamn government grubber for the government handout program to be as debaucherous as they possibly could. I mean, you got family against family out here. And let me ask you guys that are government grubbing. I mean, because you did have a price. You had a price to play Team Judas. You had a price to play your goddamn little murdering Auschwitz games with your fucking fake as fuck dialogues. That's the oldest one in the book. Come on now. Just to oppress your targeting of the individual, to create anxiety, to needle them, to lash out at you. Meanwhile, you all are throwing your rocks, hiding your hands, which really are backstabbing knives. Let me ask you this. If Willy Wonka said, hey, I'll give you X, Y, and Z. All you have to do is gut your dog. You know that one that you really like? Or gut your cat. You mean the one that you had since you were like a little tyke? How many of you would be like, no problem. Which you kind of knife you want me to do it with? I got no problem with that. Because if you're willing to come sideways at a human, and this is your family, what would you be willing to do? You'd probably suck your dog's dick and then gut them. Or maybe suck your dog's dick while gutting them, right? I mean, this is a game of separating yourselves from a God you say you serve. But how can you say you serve a God and do all of this moral aptitude when you know you're running your goddamn psychotic fake dialogues into somebody who is homeless that God had given you charge over? Do you have a moral right to run your psycho games on somebody and expect them to take it and not defend themselves? Is that who you really are? Because I've seen this game, Mr. President, run into fucking shelters. I've seen the presence of your Nazi-ass bitches at the homeless shelters. Ran by women. How dare any of you think you have the moral aptitude of being an upright, I don't want to say it, Christian. This is why I don't identify with the term Christian. And whatever deity you say you serve, if you really serve one that's not Satan, how dare each of you run sideways game at a person, especially a person who has children? And how dare each of you teach children to act like that? You are exactly what is wrong with society. Mr. President, let's fix this. How about you cut all funds to FEMA right now? I'll cut all funds to InfraGard, all funds to Citizen Corps, and end funding that kind of demonic presence in our country. And they're targeting the individual, sir. And then take those funds and put them in the bank accounts of all of the targeted individuals. Or not. I mean, how is it that murderers, psychotic loons, and narcissists get paid to run sideways game and target individuals? Okay, because if that doesn't happen, well then, all of you get to enjoy the Zetzer song in the 5G. All of you get to get targeted as individuals and your families, because you're raising parasites. And if you don't want to reform, what good are you? Lord knows we already have murderers running around amok that you all fund. We don't need junior psycho parasites out there. So if you want a genocide, genocide yourselves. We don't need Team Judas. We don't need any more motherfucking Brutuses. And you know, you do what you want. I wash my hands of all of this. I forgive all of you fake ass bastards in love. And I pray for you all to be prosperous by coming into an alignment with divinity, by whichever name you call it. And as Sekhmet, I soup up all of your debauchery, return to sender at 100,000-fold. Souped up with 10,000 scoops of extra graveyard gravy. With God's perfect will. And in full concordance of karma. I'm just calling out leveraging your own karma against you. Because all of you get to enjoy, all of you participating in all of that, get to enjoy your own Harriet Truman show throughout the earth, playing in every theater throughout the fucking country. Hello, secret, not so secret surveillance. What's going on, bitches? How's your scrotum? Because you're going to have to make sure that it's got a lot of that hyperplasia going on at that integumentary aspect. So whenever you get reamed over the barrel by karma, when it's your turn to get out with that anal gravy, you can take it a little more comfortably. So, and this goes for military. How dare you, military, participate in all of this for the ones that do. I'm talking to the treason circuit going on here. How dare you uproot everything that our patriots have died for, sacrificed their lives for in upright ethical position, just so you all can go harvest energy off everybody and then tool these people into sex trafficking for your own volitions. Because that's got to cease and desist too. Cease and desist. End it. And any child that is being molested, that's being held captive against their will, need to be brought into the safety and sanctuary of true, upright, ethical people. Y'all need to stop that right now. No more sex practices. No more sexual deviancy. Or get ready to enjoy being targeted in the fucking body by all the ancestors of upright positioning throughout the earth between kingdom come and all of the ones that were here before time. Because it's on, bitches. It's on. So, I don't think I need to say much more beyond that. Everything else is user-friendly, not cryptic and all of that. I'm just a messenger here. That none of you could fucking kill or wipe out. So, fuck you. I love you all anyway. Truly I do. You know, like I said, I pray for your prosperity to come into alignment. And whether or not it does, none of my business. Whether or not any of you take this warning to heed and get ship shape, level up or level out, I don't care. I did my part. So, Patricia Ann Landon Regali, Chief Little Flower, coming at you from the privacy, safety, and sanctuary of my beloved benefactor's estate. Anybody coming after them, is so going to become the public spectacle of what it looks like whenever you're eviscerated and your prolapse of your anus is the one to tie a noose around your own neck. So go for it. And anybody pretending to be a goddamn Judas, that goes for you too. Unless, of course, you fix it. Because as a whitewashed tomb of being a Pharisee, what did God say about that? I mean, if you are a bumble, if you are somebody who refers to the Bible and thumps it every once in a while to say, this is why I'm a Christian. Meanwhile, you're targeting the individual with your fake-ass dialogues. Y'all should fix that. I still respect you. Or just pretend nothing happening, and I'll play stupid right along with you. But when God plucks me up out of the atmosphere and replants me somewhere, shit always falls apart after I leave. But nonetheless, Marcella Maria Comiskey, Amy Coleman, Patrick Creekmore, Penny Creekmore, Paul Regali, Barbara Regali, Monica Regali, Brian Rice, Dawn, Snake Renee Barber. Y'all got some amendments to make, but whatever. These are my alleged allegations. In the event I am proven wrong, I'm happy to retract it. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video.